All right, well, I'm up here on the deck, and that right there is a building, in case you didn't see it. 36 by 56, 56 feet long, 36 feet wide. I built that and started in 2023. I talked about doing it for a long time, and then in 20, we were going to actually start on in 2020, and it stopped. I've been in a shop since I can remember, from very young. I never had my own place. There was always somebody else's shop. So when I retired, I didn't have a place to work, and I really wanted a place to work. I did excavation on the land and cleared it all out. And then the trees, I saved a lot of the trees, still have a lot of them. And I used the trees, to build this. I'll have to go around front and show you what the front looks like. That's a playhouse with 4 slides and a zip line. The zip line goes from there down to there. And it has a climbing rope, a fireman's pole. It has 2 swings, one inside, one outside. I'm not quite done with it yet. I still got to do some better stairs and a little bit of railing and stuff. But we have played on it, and it's a lot of fun to play with. So there's where I'm at. I got to work on the gas lines again today, so I'm going to go down here in a minute and see what we got as far as gas lines go. I'll talk to you in a second. All right, well, this is the front of the house. And a week or so ago, that's Gabby. A week or so ago, I decided to run a brand new water line from the meter, which is under there. I haven't got that one, the dirt fixed yet. Had to dig that all the way up to the house. And the Amazon driver was nice enough to drive off in the yard and make a big mess after I fixed the yard and redid all of it, because I had all this dug up. I'd run water line up around, you can see a bare area there. I ran it all the way around the play for it, which wasn't there when I did it. A year ago, I ran water line and gas line from the building, which is way down there, way down yonder in the pawpaw patch. So I had gas line and water line laying there in the yard for over a year. So the gas line is right there. I did that yesterday. I have to tee into that. Well, I had to tee into the water line, which is right underneath where the water hose is right now. And I'd already been in there once, so I decided I was just going to put all new water line in. So I ran a water line all the way from there, and then I teed in the water line for the building and ran it all the way around down the woods into the building down there. So as you can see, this is the trench. By the way, this is the playhouse from the front. It's a little bit crooked. Somebody doesn't know how to use a tape measure. But the cedar on this all came from the property down there when I did the building. The cedar shakes my neighbor gave me when he was moving. He gave me a bunch of cedar shakes. But the rest of this is cedar from the property. And most of the playground equipment was given to me at one time or another. I helped take down a tree fort, and people gave me stuff. But the trench went all the way around here. Still trenching. We're still trenching. So the trench for the water line and gas line go all the way down there to the building, where I'm going to go out in a minute. And I got it. I'm getting ready to hook the gas line up down there, and once I get everything hooked up down there, then I come back up here to the house and make the final tee. When I do that, I have the gas shut off at the house for a while. That's the one thing that gets me a little worried, but we'll get it done. So I'll be back in a minute. That's Tucker. I don't know what his problem is. What's your problem, Tucker? And there's Gabby. Hi, Gabs. And this is not my dog. Mia, what are you digging? Tucker, what is your problem? Why are you just standing up there? Get him, Gabby. Go get him. Get her. Get her. Go get him. Get him, Gab. Get him. Get him. Get him, Gab. Yeah, Tucker's got a problem. I don't know what his deal is. Get her, Gab. Get him. Get him. Stupid dog. Well, here we go down the driveway again. I got a piece of trim for the corner that somebody hit with an excavator. This is all downhill. So that I did this morning. Also, while it's daylight, I got a sawmill shed over there with a tractor, which I'll be getting a tractor out here shortly. And that's good shot right there. So here we are going down to the building now. It's a little steep some days, especially when your hands are full. One of the things I got to do today is I'm going to bury that sewage ejection pump right there. I got to get gravel around it and get it all leveled off, and I'm going to build a box around it. So that's going to be my job for the day, as well as checking on that. But I'm going to go set all this down, and I'm going to check on the pressure. Okay, well, I've lost about 4 pounds, it looks like. So I'm gonna go get some soap and water. I'm gonna spray around all these fittings and see. It could be this right here. It could be in here. This could be anywhere. I'm not too worried about it. It's held for, this is actually almost 24 hours since I put air to it. So less than 5 pounds in 24 hours. I would say pretty good for air. I'll be right back. Well, would you look at that right there? I got some bubbling going on. It's this fitting right here. Isn't that special? I didn't think it was the line. So it's that fitting, this fitting here on top of that. So at least I know what it is now, and I'm not going to worry about it anymore. All right, well, this is just a real quick put it together. This is an old wheelchair ramp I got off some good folks. I think it's Battleship or Titanic Gray. I don't know what color it was. But I'm just going to throw something together kind of just to get this thing covered up. I gotta go back up the hill to get screws. This will be my third trip back up the hill, so I'm going to run up there and grab this on my tractor, get on this old tractor right here, see if I can do this one-handed. We'll go up the hill. Let's see what happens here. There we go. Up the hill we go. Nice to have a UTV. I'll go grab some screws I left up here. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I got the screws. I'm going to have to put the phone down because I can't do all of it at once. I'll see at the bottom of the hill. Alright, I'm back down here with the screws. And I know what you're thinking. Well, that sticks up above the boards. You are right, but I'm not done yet. You just wait. It's going to have a taper to it, and I'm going to put a roof on it. So I'm going to get this marked and cut because I can't do all this with one hand. So I'll be back in a minute. Oh, so here it is. It's down. It's dirty. It's quick. It's done. I got a little heat tape in there. I got a bunch of old scrap styrofoam pieces, some bubble wrap. So, and then this piece will go on top. Give me 1 second here. There you go. We got a cover for the sewer system. Done, what, about an hour? I don't know how long it was, but anyway, it's done. Okay, let me retract that last statement. It's done for now. It'd be kind of cool to put a hinge or something on it where I could just lift it up, but right now I just screwed it down. These are actually in the wood. Those were some holes I had. This is an old piece of scrap tin I kept because I knew I didn't need to do something like this, but it'll work for now, and it serves the purpose. Well, we got the pipes going in. It is there's a shut-off valve there. I'm using the gas pipe pipe thread there, and I also am using, let's go back in here, get around this mess I got. I need to burn stuff. Okay, so down in here, pipe's coming in. I got it sticking out a little ways. It looks like it looks weird, but I'm gonna have a 2x6 wall. There'll be a 2x6 wall right here. So I'm gonna measure this out 2x6s. That thing's kind of heavy. I'll have that right there. So I'll have that supported, and it's going to go over to this pipe here, and that's what I'm working on right now. As soon as I get done, this is almost a 12-hour. This is a 12-hour day basically, so I'm about to get done. well, there's the inside of it. It comes in through, and it goes up the window. Those straps are temporary until I get the right straps, but it's just going to hold it in place. Then I got to get it over there to that. So we'll have to work on that later. I'm done for the day. I've had enough. That's where I'm going to end this video. But I'm pretty happy with this. I got it to that point. See ya.